Hello guys, and welcome back to Stayinghappylittlemermaid. We are back home in Norway and it's starting to rain, guys. Look at this. Well, giving the plants some water, I guess. I've been here now in Norway 4 days now, and I'm just feeling blessed, feeling thankfulness and all of this, because we can live in a life that we are thankful and appreciate everything we're having in a life. We will feel up much better with ourselves. And I want to talk about letting go of the past so the new beginning can start. Because when we are always gonna be like, how to say this, pushing and holding on to the past, we stopping the future plans for us, because we thinking that what we had was the best, but it isn't the best. The best is God's plan He have for us. He know what is best for us. It's just that we are stubborn. No, my plan is better, and often my plan is a suffer plan, a plan that hurt my feelings. But God's plan is a plan that make joy, happiness, and all of the glory, And when I realized this, when we are living in a life that we always thinking maybe what we had was best. But it's not always the case. Because if you wasn't happy, if you didn't feel joy, if you needed to overthink every situation, isn't happiness. Happiness is joy. Feeling wonderful, feeling glorified, feeling like life giving sense again. Life is wonderful if you can let it. And I know that some days can be difficult. I know some days it's not easy. It's not even easy to get out of bed. Some days it's not easy to even to say like, hey, I'm good today. But you know what? Every rain, every storm, it will come a rainbow. Just wait for the storm to pass away. And you just have to say, you know what? I'm in this place where it's hard now, but I'm going to a place where it's peace. I'm going to a place where it's peace. And when you know this, you will be free from all these struggles you're going through today. And I always think to myself, like, how can I be better? How can I become better to other people? And sometimes I feel then it's uncomfortable for me to let people into me, because I feel like, because I don't know their real story, why they want to be around me, It's overthinking about, scared that people are gonna use your kindness, You're always gonna think that way, that because if you have been through a lot of things like I have, you will always question a lot of things, because you will be like, why are you so kind with me now? Why wasn't you before? Why you want me now? Why didn't you want me before? What is the difference? What's happened? What did happen? Did I change? The question I asking myself every day, like, why do you think things change? And from this moment you're going on, I'm going to the gym. I was actually planning to stay home, but I don't know. I felt like I want to try a different gym, and I wanted to go out, because overthinking is making me a little bit sad today. So I was like, nah, I can't just stay home and clean today. I need to go out. Because when you get this thought in your head, like, this is getting boring, I don't know. I need to work out, and then I will feel better, and I go back home and clean then. I had to start cleaning. Like, I'm not. It's just that it's always something to do in the house. This? It's always something. Somebody said this, and it's true. It's always something to do in the house. So we're never bored. Like when I was in the hotel with my mother last week, I was like, many times, like, what to do, I don't have to cook, clean, or nothing. It was like, it really was a break for me. And when I come back home, I realized, like, wow, that was a break. And now I'm like, oh no, I need to do things like no, it's good to do things again. I feel like I feel like I'm blessed. I feel like I'm very blessed girl, you know, and because I'm alive, I am healthy, and I have something to waking up for every day, and that you need to make it simple in your life. Even though if you're becoming successful, the wash is talking to me. Even though you're becoming successful one day, and you're like, go back to the simple things, you know, because then you will feel like, okay, life is simple. The simple things matter most, and I think that is very important to get out there. Like important small things is very important. So, but yeah, I will get out of here, I guess, because I need to go to working out before I change my mind again. But the thing is that I have been running this morning. I was like 40 minutes outside in the morning at 5. I was waking up by myself. Like I couldn't sleep anymore. I thought to myself, okay, you know what? If I can't sleep, what's the point of laying there? Just get ready and go up and run. And exactly what I did. And I felt it like after I did that, I was like planning to go 1 round, and then I got 2 rounds. And then I thought to myself, like, wow, you know, things happening, you know, when you just giving the little bit to yourself, like saying, I want to push myself a little bit now. And then you keep on running. And you keep on running. Because when you do things that you may think is scary or hard, like get up in the morning and run, some people think that's horrible, you know. I am, before I like when I was younger, I done that because I didn't lift weight, and I always felt it great after I run because it's helping my mental health. I always gonna say this, you know. So run, never skip the run. If you have good legs and you have a running shoes, never skip a run, guys. It's not about being sexy or whatever, you know. It's about you getting better in your mental health, or the mental, even though you don't have problem. We all do have problem like it. Now, you know, we need to like release it, and then you're getting more happy. Maybe not right away, but like after, you know. So I feel like running is like happy pill, you can call it. I don't like that word. I don't know, like a happy pill, you know, that make you happy. So take it. Take the run, go after the morning, evening, or whatever the time is best for you guys. Because I skipped it 3 days, and I just did lifting weight, and I felt it like something was missing. And I don't know why I skip it. It's just that if I'm gonna go working out and to the gym, and I'll be like, and I don't like running in the machines there, because I don't know, I feel I don't know, before I think it was nice, but now I don't like it. I don't like it, that's all, like it. I realized something, that I'm drinking a cup that says, if you believe in sunshine, that will bring you happiness, then you haven't danced in the rain, and it's raining outside. And I got that cup from my mother, and because I love dancing, so that's why she probably gave it to me. But yeah, it's true, guys. Like sometimes we need to dance in the rain, you know, literally get out and dance in the rain, like. And sometimes in life you just have to be like, you know what, I feel sad and I don't feel good about my life, but you know what, I'm gonna dance it out. I'm gonna dance it out. I gotta dance it out, right? Many times I like people are like, why are you dancing on that? It's weird for dancing. But I have come out of depression, sadness, and hurtfulness through dance. Dance is something really helping me in a way that I couldn't explain, guys. Like running and dancing is the best for me, you know, like the best working out for me is these two. But I will not skip my lifting weight, because we're going to be stronger to handle this life better, right? We need to be stronger to handle this life better. Sometimes we're working out because we want to look good. I am doing that too many times. Like I'm changing every day, you know. Like some days, like I'm gonna go working out because now I'm gonna be sexy, you know. And other days and be like, that is not a good reason enough to make it want to get out of bed to be sexy. So my reason sometimes need to be bigger, and this is like, if you go out running, if if you go working out, you become stronger so you can be a helper for somebody else that you needed one time, you know. If you get stronger, you can help somebody else. It's not if we think all about ourselves, we're going to feel depressed, sadness, all of these things. Sometimes we should focus on ourselves, that we become blind. And when we can give a little bit focus outside or more to people or others, we can feel more joy, because sometimes we can give, sometimes we can hold in, you know. It's a balance. It's a balance, you know. I think it's very important that we understand that it is a balance, and that we give and take, you know, your time. Like, I can give my time and be there and help someone, but in the same time, we need to hold it back to rebuild ourselves. And that is not selfish. If I want to be alone all day and not talk to no one, before I thought this was selfish of me, that nobody can get in contact with me that day. But that day I needed to be alone with God. I couldn't be there to support somebody, because one day or 2 days I needed that. The next day I will be back, and I can be a better friend, a better sister, a better, you know, even one day a better wife, you know. Not bitter wife. A better wife, you know, a better person, you know. Every day we can do better, you know. But in the same time, we know we can do better, but in the same time, we know we do good today. Did this, you know, you're waking up today. People like, why you are slapping your own back? Because you just wake up. Sometimes it's even difficult to get out of bed, because life can hit you really hard sometimes, and you feel like, whoa, I don't know if I help you to get up. And that moment you cannot be there for somebody else. I'm just gonna say it like this. And that moment you can't be there for somebody else. I don't care how much a good person you are. If you almost cannot get out of bed and you are giving to people, when the time was actually you was giving, you was going to give back to yourself, but that time you give back to others when you needed it most. You see, you aren't selfish. If you think you are selfish, it's wrong. You need to think about you sometimes. You need to think about you, that you need to calm down, you know? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes it's okay to say no to that. No. Sorry. Sometimes it's okay to say yes to that, you know? It's a timing for everything. Good people is everywhere. Everywhere. We don't even see them. They're hiding. Why they hide? I don't know. You tell me. You find a good person. Hold it. This will not always be easy. I know. But you know, you are amazing. The one thing you're gonna get is out of this. You got this. You got this. I can't speak now, because the time is getting up, guys. I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired. Cheers. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay happy, little the mermaid. I'm going out to working out upper body now. I'm thinking it's very necessary for me to do that. Then maybe buy some meat, because I have some potato. Yeah, I will need some meat, you know. Don't think wrong here. Alright guys, we're going to gym and take a 30-minute or something and get out of here, you know, because it's good to get out of here, you know. Get to the gym for a friend or outside. Take care of yourself.